evening, Karen, or afternoon. It is 1:33 on September 25th. I am really sick with that nasty infection that's going around. But on the plus side, I made Mary a pie. So I realize it's been like 3-ish, 4-ish weeks since I posted a video. I apologize. There's a reason for that. You see, the day I was going to post my last video, I was fired. And I kind of went into a depression thing. And then I've been looking for jobs. And then I think I found a job as a substitute teacher. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise because I went from a place where I wanted to pretty much kill myself every single day to a job that I'm actually probably going to enjoy. The other thing is, this is going to be like this job is going to pay between $40 to $80 a day, depending if I work a half day or a full day salary. And that means I can make as little as after tax $174 or as much as $340. And that's still so much better than what I was making at the meatpacking plant. I mean, holy cow. And then after 20 assignments, I then make $85 a day. And the beauty about this, the extreme beauty about this, is the fact that if I decide, you know what, I'm going to move in with James, even though he's in another school district, guess what? Kelly Educational Staffing, which is where I'm going through, they offer work at schools all across Chittenden County. I could work at Burlington High School. I could work at the schools in Essex. And the other beautiful thing is, if I decide, you know what, I want to move to London. Well, Kelly Staffing has branches in London for substitute teachers. They also have branches pretty much all over the world. So I can stay with this company. And if I decide to go back to school, I can call them, hey, yeah, I'm going back to school, but on my weeks off, or I'm only going back to school for one semester, or I'm only going back, but I only have classes on Mondays and Wednesdays. So on Tuesdays, or on Thursdays and Fridays, if you need me, absolutely need me, if you give me a 24-hour notice, I can come down. Or even just give me 2 to 3 hours notice, what time to get ready and drive back from Lindenville. So it's gonna work out best for me, I think. But yeah, I have to get the fingerprints and background check done. I already did Kelly's background check, but the supervisory union wants me to get a background check done with them. It's going to cost $16, and then I have to fill out the paperwork, and I'm going to do that today. My dad's actually going to be here in 20 minutes. And after I get that done, I have to then call the police department and have them do my fingerprints. So, yeah, that being said, the past 3 weeks has been a complete whirlwind and kind of a blessing in disguise in some aspects. And the other things I forgot to mention, I am now on a new medication that's not sending me through a suicidal rampage. I am now seeing a cognitive behavioral therapist. I started seeing a psychiatrist about other medications and stuff yesterday, and I can choose to keep him, which my parents think is a good idea, but I honestly don't see how he's going to help me when I'm already seeing the guy for CBT. And yeah, I actually, even though I was fired and I haven't had a steady paycheck in almost a month, and my last 3 paychecks were so small because of all the time I missed. I can somehow still pay rent and October's utilities, so I'm good for that. I still don't know about November. It depends on how many hours I can take on with the substitute teaching job. So yeah, things are starting to. It's still murky, and the future's still murky, but the current right now is a little bit clearer for me, and I have a plan. It's a good plan. So, with that being said, I wanted to discuss you being in Germany and me hating you for that. because you went to Europe, and I know I was in Europe for 4 months, so I don't have anything to complain about. But Germany, Germany, Germany. But yeah, so anyways, like, I'm extremely super jealous because I just love Europe, and I've never been to any place in Europe but the British Isles. So I'm jealous that you have been to Europe that's not the British Isles. Actually, I think you've only been to Germany, haven't you? Except that, like, couple hours you said you were in London. Anyways, I completely digress. Point of the matter is that I miss your face. I miss it. I can't wait to see it next, and we need to come up with a time when we can actually meet up. Because the southern New Jersey, northern Vermont thing is just not working. I mean, it may not seem big with this little thing I'm doing, but in reality, it looks like this. So yeah, either you need to go up there, or I need to save up money to go down there, because I miss your face. And you came over twice in the course of a month. And that's probably not going to happen anytime in the near future. So it's pretty much like teased my brain into thinking you spending a weekend here is a normal thing, when it's not at all. So, yes, quite. I will see you in your next video, and I apologize for the extreme tardiness of this one again.